trapped, a champion's ordeal. The air crackled with tension. Inside the cramped cabin of Frontier Airlines, Flight 4401, a storm was brewing. But it wasn't meteorological. This storm was different. This storm had a target. Khabib Nurmagomedov, the undefeated eagle of the UFC, sat calmly. His face, a face of strength and composure, contrasting the turmoil about to engulf him. He was being removed, not for any wrongdoing, but for daring to exist, for daring to be a visible Muslim in a world steeped in prejudice. The flight attendant's words echoed in his ears. "Sir, you need to leave." Her tone was clipped, her eyes cold. The reason? A flimsy excuse about an exit row seat. But Khabib saw through the charade. He recognized the familiar sting of Islamophobia, the subtle but unmistakable message, "You are not welcome here." This is not just about a seat. This is about power. This is about a system designed to marginalize and dehumanize. But what they didn't realize is that Khabib is not just a fighter. He is a symbol of resistance, a beacon of hope for millions around the world, and he will not be silenced. This incident, seemingly isolated, is a thread in a much larger tapestry of discrimination. A tapestry woven with the threads of fear, ignorance, and prejudice. And at its heart lays a hidden agenda, an insidious attempt to control and manipulate not just individuals, but an entire community. The airline cited safety regulations, a convenient mask for their discriminatory actions, but their words rang hollow. The FAA regulations, designed to ensure the well-being of passengers, were being twisted, contorted into a weapon of exclusion. This is not about safety. It is about control. It is about sending a message to the Muslim world, about mocking and dehumanizing them, and by targeting one of their precious gems, Khabib. If they can do this to Khabib, they can do this to us all, is the message. To lower elevated statuses, to falsely elevate their own shameful statuses, to wrongfully climb and infringe on mountains that they could never touch. They are trying to move mountains. A striking similarity to the Miss Rosa Parks incident in the bus. The same game is being played once again. A message that reverberated through the Muslim community. You are a threat. You are not one of us. The ticking clock of Islamophobia was getting louder. Its rhythm, a constant reminder of the ever-present suspicion and hostility they face. This incident exposed the fragility of their rights, the ease with which they could be stripped away under the guise of security. Gah. It was a stark reminder that in the eyes of some, their very existence was a provocation. This incident was not an anomaly. It was a symptom of a deep-seated malaise that had infected society. From airport security checks to workplace discrimination, Muslims were constantly being subjected to false suspicion and scrutiny as a game of control. Their names were on watch lists, their faith a mark of false suspicion. The media played its part, perpetuating harmful stereotypes and fueling the flames of Islamophobia. Muslims were portrayed as terrorists, as extremists, as a threat to the very fabric of society. The narrative was clear. They were different. They were the enemy. This relentless barrage of negativity had a profound impact. It created a climate of fear and distrust, making it easier for people to accept discrimination as the norm. The incident on that Frontier Airlines flight was a manifestation of this toxic environment. Section 4. United we stand, a beacon of hope. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. The Muslim community, far from being cowed, responded with unity and defiance. They recognized the attack for what it is, an assault not just on one man, but on their collective identity. Social media became a platform for solidarity. The hashtag #IStandWithKhabib is trending worldwide as people from all walks of life expressing their support for the champion and condemning the blatant discrimination he is facing. This outpouring of support is a testament to the power of unity. It shows that even in the face of adversity, the Muslim community will not be silenced. They will stand together, shoulder to shoulder, foot to foot, against the forces of hate and envy. Section 5. Rise above, empowering the Ummah. This incident served as a wake-up call, a stark reminder that the fight for equality is far from over. It ignited a fire in the hearts of Muslims, a determination to rise above the hate and reclaim their narrative. They will no longer be defined by the prejudices of others. This is not about seeking revenge. This is about empowerment. It is about educating others, about challenging stereotypes, about building bridges of understanding. It is about showing the world that Muslims were part of each other as individuals, with their own unique stories, dreams, and aspirations, uplifting us all. This was about reclaiming their power, about refusing to be silenced, about standing tall in the face of adversity. The ordeal that unfolded was assigned to others to discriminate against Muslims relentlessly. A blatant message of hate. But Khabib, the darling baby of the Ummah in present times, showed the world that they will not be defined by the hate directed towards them, but by their own resilience, their own compassion, their own unwavering faith. Section 6. Legacy of Resilience, a Champion's Spirit. Khabib's ordeal on that flight became a symbol of resistance, a rallying cry for a community determined to break free from the shackles of prejudice. His calm demeanor in the face of injustice spoke volumes. He had not retaliated, he had not stooped to their level. He had met their hate with dignity, their ignorance with grace. His actions embodied the true spirit of Islam, a religion of peace, compassion, and justice. He became an inspiration to millions, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, One must never lose sight of their values, their principles, their humanity. The incident on Frontier Airlines Flight 4401 is not just about a seat on a plane. It is about a battle for hearts and minds. Later, he was even chastised for flying economy. Another gaslighting tactic, another flimsy excuse. It was about demonizing and sending a message to the Muslim community as a whole to lower, to keep them under their foot like pharaohs. But they forgot how tall the Ummah is, how big the Creator is. The plane they fly is under the Creator's thumb. Nothing moves without His permission, not even a leaf. And in this battle, the Muslim community, united and unwavering, will emerge victorious. Their legacy will be one of resilience, of strength, of unwavering faith in the face of adversity. They will always continue to fight for justice, for equality, for a world where everyone, regardless of their faith, could live with dignity and respect. Symbolic message there is in this, Flight 4401. Symbolic, even the numbers say, whatever we do is for Him, for the only one, Allah.